As we age, companionship becomes more than comfort. It becomes essential. Pets aren't just furry housemates. They're mood boosters, purpose givers, and often lifelines against loneliness. Seniors across the globe turn to animals for a sense of daily structure and emotional support. But when it comes to choosing a pet in your golden years, one classic debate always surfaces: cats or dogs? This video takes a deep dive into the practical, emotional, and lifestyle differences between cats and dogs for seniors. Whether you're considering adopting a pet for the first time or thinking of switching from one to the other, it's important to look beyond stereotypes. We'll explore health benefits, maintenance needs, costs, temperament, and living arrangements, everything that matters when choosing a pet that fits your lifestyle after 60, 70, or even 80. So stick with us through the full video. And while you're watching, think about which animal best suits your energy, home setup, and emotional needs. By the end, we hope you'll not only feel more confident in your choice, but excited to bring more joy into your life. If this topic resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Are you Team Cat or Team Dog? Number 1. Maintenance and daily care. Time, energy, and effort. As we age, conserving time and energy becomes increasingly important. That's why understanding the day-to-day demands of pet ownership is critical, especially when choosing between a cat and a dog. In terms of sheer maintenance, cats tend to win the contest. They're famously self-sufficient creatures. Cats groom themselves regularly, use a litter box without needing to be let outside, and are content lounging in a sunny window or curling up beside you. This makes them an ideal companion for seniors who may have mobility limitations, health conditions, or unpredictable daily routines. A cat doesn't require a set walking schedule or constant supervision, which makes them low-maintenance, yet emotionally fulfilling companions. Dogs, on the other hand, require a more hands-on approach. From house training to regular exercise, their daily care involves time, consistency, and physical effort. Most dogs need at least 2 walks per day, along with outdoor bathroom breaks. Some breeds require routine grooming, brushing, nail trims, and even regular professional visits to stay healthy and clean. This may seem like a burden, but for many seniors, these needs provide a hidden benefit. They create structure. Walking a dog gives a reason to get fresh air, move your body, and connect with the outside world. For retirees or those living alone, this rhythm can bring a sense of purpose and even improve overall health. Beyond the physical aspect, there's emotional maintenance to consider. Dogs are often deeply emotionally attuned to their owners. They crave interaction, affection, and attention. They might follow you from room to room or whine when you leave. While this can be deeply bonding, it also demands emotional energy. Cats, by contrast, are more emotionally independent. They may seek cuddles and connection, but on their terms. If you prefer a peaceful, low-effort presence in the home, cats are easier to manage. But if you enjoy constant companionship and are looking for a loyal sidekick to walk beside you through life's next chapter, a dog may provide the emotional engagement you seek. Ultimately, your choice depends on your current lifestyle, health, and desire for interaction. Both animals offer love, but they ask for different things in return. Number 2. Space and lifestyle compatibility. When choosing between a cat or a dog as a senior, one of the most important factors to consider is how well the animal fits into your current living space and lifestyle. Seniors living in apartments, condos, or retirement communities often find that cats are far more adaptable to these environments. Cats require very little room to thrive, as their world is largely vertical and interior. A cozy window perch, a few toys, and a quiet place to nap are all they really need. Their bathroom habits are self-contained within a litter box, and they don't rely on access to a yard or outdoor space. For seniors with limited mobility or those who are not able or willing to go outside multiple times a day, Cats provide a quiet, easy solution that suits smaller or more confined living situations perfectly. Dogs, however, are more nuanced in their needs. While large breeds or high-energy dogs like German Shepherds, Huskies, or Border Collies may require a backyard, regular exercise, and space to roam, not all dogs are created equal. There are many small to medium-sized dog breeds, such as the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Shih Tzu, Pug, or French Bulldog, that are perfectly content living in an apartment or small home. These breeds tend to be less demanding in terms of physical activity and are often content with short daily walks and cozy indoor lounging. For seniors still active and mobile, a smaller dog can be a lively, affectionate companion without becoming a physical burden. Still, there is a marked difference in the kind of atmosphere each animal brings to the home. Dogs inject a burst of energy into the day. Their tails wag. They greet you at the door. They nudge you for attention. They encourage play, routine, and laughter. Cats, on the other hand, preserve a serene environment. Their movements are graceful, their affection quieter, their routines less disruptive. A cat might curl beside you as you read, whereas a dog might place a toy in your lap, hoping for a game. If your ideal day includes peace, stillness, and slow companionship, cats are a better match. But if you want activity, routine, and an interactive bond, dogs may be the perfect addition to your home. Number 3, emotional bond and companionship style. One of the most meaningful reasons seniors choose to bring a pet into their lives is for emotional support and connection. In this area, dogs tend to lead with open hearts and constant presence. Known for their unwavering loyalty, dogs often form deep emotional bonds with their owners, greeting them joyfully at the door, following them from room to room, and responding to every movement or shift in mood. For seniors who may be grieving the loss of a spouse, children who've moved away, or simply the emotional quiet of retirement, a dog's companionship can serve as an emotional lifeline. Their expressive nature makes you feel seen, wanted, and essential every single day. Cats, in contrast, offer a more understated form of love. They aren't typically as outwardly affectionate as dogs, but this doesn't mean they lack emotional depth. Many cats are quietly devoted to their owners, showing affection by curling up beside them, purring contentedly, or giving gentle headbutts. Their love is subtle and often feels more like a partnership than dependence. For seniors who appreciate companionship without constant demands for attention, this balance can feel more manageable and even more authentic. The bond with a cat often grows over time and is built on mutual respect. For many, earning a cat's trust becomes a uniquely rewarding experience. That said, emotional intensity varies greatly between the two species. Dogs tend to need more emotional input. They can suffer from separation anxiety, become clingy, or grow distressed if they feel neglected. While this high-touch relationship is comforting for some, it can also be overwhelming for others, especially those who are easily fatigued or need more personal space. Cats, on the other hand, are emotionally self-contained. They're fine entertaining themselves for long periods and don't typically panic when left alone for a few hours. If you're the type of person who enjoys having a gentle companion nearby without constant interaction, a cat may align better with your lifestyle. In short, choose a dog if you crave active engagement and want to feel emotionally needed on a daily basis. Choose a cat if you prefer quiet companionship, emotional ease, and a relationship that blossoms slowly and softly. Both are capable of offering deep love, just in different languages. Number 4, health benefits and longevity considerations. Owning a pet in your senior years isn't just about companionship, it's about well-being. Numerous studies have confirmed that pet ownership can bring a range of physical and mental health benefits. Dogs, in particular, promote a more active lifestyle. Daily walks, even if brief, offer gentle cardiovascular exercise that supports joint health, circulation, and muscle strength. For seniors who might otherwise fall into sedentary routines, dogs provide a built-in reason to get moving each day. This physical activity isn't just good for the body. It boosts endorphins, combats depression, and can even delay cognitive decline by keeping the brain engaged with routine and responsibility. But cats are far from passive in this area. While they don't require outdoor walks, they offer powerful stress-reducing effects. The gentle sound of a cat purring has been linked to reduced cortisol levels, lower blood pressure, and improved heart rate variability. Cats are natural emotional regulators. They pick up on human moods and often respond with a comforting stillness that helps soothe anxiety or loneliness. For seniors managing conditions like arthritis, anxiety, or hypertension, a cat's calm presence can serve as a living, purring form of therapy. Petting a cat can also release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which fosters a sense of peace and emotional connection. Then there's the practical side, longevity. Cats often outlive dogs, with many reaching their late teens and some even crossing into their 20s. This long lifespan can be a double-edged sword. For a senior in their 70s or 80s, the idea of a pet living another 15 to 20 years is comforting, but also a responsibility. What if your health declines? What if you move to assisted living or can no longer provide care? It's vital to think ahead. Whether you choose a dog or a cat, have a plan in place for your pet's future. Perhaps a family member who will adopt them or a pet trust if needed. Ultimately, both animals offer therapeutic benefits. Dogs tend to enhance movement and purpose, while cats promote calm and lower stress. Either one can extend your quality of life. Just be mindful of your long-term ability to care for them as you age. Number 5. Cost, commitment, and long-term planning. When choosing a pet later in life, practicality matters just as much as affection. One of the first considerations is cost. On the whole, cats are more budget-friendly companions than dogs. Their food tends to be less expensive, they don't require professional grooming, since they groom themselves, and they're usually content without accessories like leashes, crates, or toys that many dogs need. Veterinary costs for cats may also be lower over time, as they often experience fewer injuries due to their indoor lifestyles and generally lower activity levels. For seniors living on a fixed retirement income, this affordability can make a significant difference in sustainability and peace of mind. Dogs, while incredibly loving and loyal, typically cost more, especially certain breeds. Larger or long-haired dogs require frequent grooming, which can be costly if done professionally. They also need collars, leashes, waist bags, treats, crates, and sometimes even behavioral training. Veterinary bills may run higher due to their exposure to outdoor environments, risks of joint issues in aging dogs, or breed-specific health concerns. Additionally, many dog owners invest in pet insurance to offset potential emergencies, which adds another monthly expense. It's important to research the full cost spectrum before choosing your companion and ask yourself, can I comfortably support this pet in both ordinary and emergency situations? Commitment is another crucial aspect. Dogs require more daily time, energy, and emotional involvement than cats. They thrive on companionship and can grow anxious or even depressed if left alone too often. They need daily walks, bathroom breaks, playtime, and consistent engagement. While this structure can add meaningful routine to a senior's life, it can also become overwhelming during periods of illness, fatigue, or unpredictable schedules. If you foresee frequent doctor's appointments, travel, or recovery time at home, you'll need a backup plan, or reconsider if a dog is the best fit. Cats, by comparison, are independent by nature. They don't require outdoor walks and are generally fine being left alone for longer periods of time. If you're feeling unwell or need to be away for a day or two, a cat with access to food, water, and a clean litter box can manage well on its own. This self-sufficiency makes cats particularly ideal for seniors who value flexibility or may not always have the energy to meet a dog's daily needs. Additionally, arranging care for a cat in your absence, whether from a neighbor or a pet sitting service, is typically simpler and less costly than for a dog. But the conversation doesn't end with daily logistics. It extends into the future. Aging brings uncertainty, and planning for your pet's care should be part of your broader life management. Ask yourself hard but necessary questions. If I become ill, who will take care of my pet? If I move into assisted living, will I be allowed to bring them? Have I spoken with family or close friends about stepping in if needed? Even if you're healthy and independent now, the situation can change quickly, and having a plan in place prevents stress later for both you and your pet. One powerful option is including your pet in your estate or living will. While it might feel formal, assigning a guardian or caretaker and setting aside a small fund for their continued care shows love and responsibility. Some seniors even explore pet trusts or arrangements through animal welfare organizations. These steps protect your pet and give you peace of mind. You can also consider fostering a pet before adopting. This allows you to test the waters, get a feel for the routine, and evaluate how your lifestyle adapts to having an animal around. In the end, choosing between a cat and a dog is about far more than preference. It's about resources, energy, support systems, and a vision for the years ahead. Make your decision from a place of clarity, not impulse. Both animals offer incredible companionship, but your lifestyle and foresight will determine the healthiest match for both you and your pet. Conclusion. So, cats or dogs? Which is the better companion for seniors? The honest answer is, it depends entirely on you. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, no universal winner. The best pet is the one that matches your lifestyle, supports your well-being, and brings you joy, not stress. Your energy level, mobility, space, emotional needs, and long-term plans should guide your choice. Some seniors thrive with a lively pup that gets them outside every morning. Others find peace in the quiet presence of a content cat curled on their lap. And yes, some even find balance in having both, a cat's calm to balance a dog's energy. If you value low maintenance, quiet affection, and independence, a cat may be the ideal fit. If you're looking for motivation, connection, and daily movement, a dog might just be your most loyal partner. The key is honest reflection. Ask yourself not just what you want, but what you're ready for. What are you willing to commit to, and what will make your life richer, not harder? One truth remains constant. Pets bring meaning. They keep us curious, compassionate, and connected, no matter our age. So don't let stereotypes or fear hold you back. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, you're still capable of love, and pets offer it unconditionally. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Would you choose a cat, a dog, or both? And tell us why. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's thinking about adding a furry companion to their life. Your support helps us keep creating videos that inform, empower, and inspire. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and never stop opening your heart.